Welcome, welcome to our blending lesson today. So today is September 23rd. We are working in Unit 1, Week 3. And this week we are working on those L blends where we're going to blend a consonant with the letter L and make one sound. So what we've been saying is that if we have the letter B and we're going to blend it with the letter L, B will say ba and L will say ol. You put those two sounds together, ba, ol, to make bowl, bowl. And you can do that with GL or SL. In fact, that is a bunch of our spelling words this week. But before we get started, let's go ahead and review our high frequency words. So if you know them, say them. If you don't, then pay attention, repeat after me, help yourself own the words. Does, school, not, what, up, very, down, out, good, pull, come, be, they, make, fun, to, run, jump, the number 2, and move. Wonderful. Thank you for your participation. First word, class. Your turn. Class, class, class. All right. CL is going to say ol, so we can blend those together. C says ka, L says ol, ka, ol, put them together, coal. Then A says coal, cla. And then the word class has those two S's at the end, which doubles up on that S sound. S. So we can blend it all together. Coal, s, class. So in all the words, red is going to be your shoulder sound. The pink is going to be your elbow sound. And the blue is going to be your wrist sound. So that's a way to help you out. Next word, flip. Your turn. Full, flip, flip. So FL is going to say full because F says f and L says ol, and we put them together. Ol, full. And I says full, flip. And P at the end says pa. Let's blend it. Full, pa, flip. So we can do that with our stretchy snake too. Full, pa, flip. Next word, plan. Your turn. Pull, plan. Plan. So P says pa and L says ol. Blend them together. Pa, ol, pole. And A says pull, pla. And N says pull, plan, plan. So I forgot to, but flip is a spelling word, and plan is also a spelling word. So being able to sound the words out, break them up into sounds, will help you spell them. Next word, clip. Your turn. Coal, pa, clip. So when I say clip and I say class, I notice they sound the same at the beginning. So it must be that coal. Ka, C says ka, L says ol, ka, ol, coal. And then our elbow sound right in the middle. That I, so we've got coal, clip. And then here's our wrist sound at the end. That P, which says pa, Now let's blend the whole word. Clip. Clip. And guess what? Clip is also a spelling word. We got all kinds of spelling words on today's board. Next word, blab. Your turn. Bull. Blab. So B and L, they're going to work together and they're going to say bowl because B says ba, L says ul, ba, ul, bowl. That's your shoulder sound. And then A says your elbow sound, if that's what works for you. Bull, blah. And then B, our ending sound, our wrist sound. Bull, blab. Bull, blab. Next word, clam. Your turn. Clam. So if you're writing this, you might even recognize that word clam from yesterday's board. So C and L together says coal, because C says ka, L says ul, ka, ul, coal. That's our shoulder sound. And A says cla. And M says let's blend. Coal, clam. Next word, van. Your turn. Van. Alright, so this word does not have a blend in it because we don't hear an ol there at all. All of these words we hear ol. In the word van, do we hear L? No, we do not. So V says v. A says so shoulder, elbow, va. And N says let's blend, van. Okay, so this is like one van that you might ride in. It's like a larger car. But if I want to talk about two vans, meaning that, we're in a parking lot, I see 2, 3, 5 vans. What do I need to add? An S. An S. Thank you. If you are participating, I can see those lips moving. So now it is the word vans. Vans. Next word, bag. Your turn. Bag. B says ba. And our elbow sound. Ba. And our wrist sound. Ga. Let's blend. Bag. Okay, so this is just one bag. I have one grocery bag when I went to the store. Or I bought a lot of groceries. So I'm going to need more than one bag. So what word are you going to make? Bags. We need to have bags. Lots of them. And so we have to add an S. Bags. Next word. Caps. Your turn. Caps. So ka. Oh, I hear that C. I think that's a C. Ka. And A says ka, ka. Then P says pa, ka, cap. So this is kind of like one person's cap, like their baseball cap. If I want to talk about more than one cap, I have to add an S there. Yeah. Or this could be like a baseball cap or maybe a bunch of caps to bottles. And next word, cliff. Your turn. Cliff. So I hear coal at the beginning of the word cliff, just like class, clam, and clip. So shout it out. What two letters do you think it's going to be? C-L. Oh, yeah. Because C says ka and L says ol, ka, ol, coal. So if it works better for you this way, C says ka, L says ol, ka, ol, put them together, coal. And then here is your elbow sound, that I, coal, I, cliff. So if you like the snake, coal, I, cliff. Oopsie, those F's are kind of close together. And then when we double up on a consonant at the end of the word, it just doubles down on that sound. So we have two F's, it says f, f. So let's blend this word. Coal, if, cliff, cliff. So if I want to say there's more than one cliff. So we went on a big old hike and we looked up at this cliff, and then we hiked up there and we saw even more cliffs, cliffs, many cliffs. Coal, ifs, cliffs, cliffs. And next word, lips. Your turn. O, ips, lips, lips. So L says ol. And then there's that elbow sound. I, ol, I, lip. Here's that wrist sound. Ol, I, pa, lip. But I'm talking about more than one. So I'm talking about both of my lips. Lips. Meaning that I can see many lips moving. Oh, ips, lips. All right, next word, last word actually. Rags. Your turn. Gz, rags. So that shoulder sound. And our elbow sound. Ra. And our wrist sound. G, rag. So this is just one rag. One, dirty rag here that I use to wipe my whiteboard. Maybe you have something like that. But if I have a lot of these things, like I have a lot of these in my closet. So I have the word rags. Rags. What am I going to have to add there? An S. You are absolutely right. We need to add an S. Ags. Rags. Excellent. Let's read our whole blending board. You guys have been doing great. I appreciate it. Class. Your turn. Class. Class. Flip. Your turn. Flip. Flip. Plan. 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 Clip. Clip. Make sure you're using those blending skills. Blab. Clam. Clam. Vans. Vans. Bags. Bags. Caps. Caps. Cliffs. 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 Lips. Lips. Rags. Rags. Excellent. And do one sentence. Nope. So, high frequency word, the, same as the one that was at the beginning of yesterday's sentence. So we can't sound it out. We just have to know that THE is what word? The. And of course, it's capitalized because it's at the beginning of a sentence. See ya. L says coal, because C says ka, and L says ol, ka, ol, coal. So you could even make that into a little song if that helps you. And here's your elbow sign, the elbow sound, that A, coal, clap. And here comes our wrist sound. Double up on that S, coal, ass, class. The class. What about the class? They're fantastic, that's what. So the word is high frequency word. We can't really sound it out. We just have to know that IS is what word? Is. The class is. What is the class? Besides wonderful. G and L, they're working together to say goal, because G says ga, L says ol, ga, ol, goal. And your elbow sound, so goal, gola. And here comes your wrist sound, that da, goal, ad, golad. All right, let's read our sentence. The class is golad. Your turn. Excellent. What is our sentence missing? What's it missing? We need punctuation. So this is a statement. What kind of punctuation does a statement get? Go ahead and shout it out. A period. A period. But if you said this with a whole lot of emphasis because you're part of the class and you're very glad and you're talking about how the class feels, you might say with a bunch of oomph, a bunch of emphasis, and you might say, the class is glad. The class is very, very glad that we're done with our blending board. So you could put an exclamation point right there, or you can just put a period right there, which is fine, either way. All right. Thanks so much for your focus and your participation. I can really, really tell because it shows in your reading.